What up, meal preppers? It's Bobby, and it wasn't that long ago that I was living in Madison at the University of Wisconsin in my tiny little studio apartment with a razor-thin budget. But that did not stop me from rocking out some seriously awesome meals and impressing the ladies at the same time. So today, I'm gonna show you how to meal prep as a college student like a boss. Because we are making ground turkey kebabs with spices and herbs, pan-roasted carrots with a glaze made of honey and chilies, and a whole wheat couscous salad loaded with olives, raisins, herbs, and cucumbers. So if you guys love my meal prep videos, join the community and click subscribe below. I have new videos every Friday morning and I want you to be a part of them. In front of me, I have 2 pounds of ground turkey thigh. Now you could also use ground turkey breast or ground chicken breast. You can find that at the butcher part of your grocery store. Just know using white meat is not gonna be as flavorful as the dark, plus it can get drier easier. Let's add some flavor and grab about 2 or 3 tablespoons of red onions that I finely diced. And then I wanna get a little garlic essence in there, but I don't wanna be biting down on a big piece of garlic, so this is one of my favorite tips. Just reach for your microplane zester and grate the garlic into the bowl. And you guys know Bobby loves his spices, so I'm gonna reach for my #1 all-time favorite, 2 teaspoons of smoked paprika, such an earthy, smoky flavor, 2 teaspoons of ground cumin, and a ½ teaspoon of cayenne pepper for heat. Next, I have 1 tablespoon of freshly chopped thyme. If you don't have fresh, just use the dried stuff, but only do a teaspoon of it because it's much stronger. Add a tablespoon of freshly chopped parsley. Next, I'm gonna grab about a teaspoon of kosher salt and a couple cracks of fresh pepper. And because we're a college student, I doubt we have any fancy mixing tools in the kitchen. And guess what? You don't need it because the best tools are your hands. Let me de-bling first, as Guy Fieri says. I only have 1 ring, he has about 10 or 20. And then show that turkey who's boss and mix everything really well. Now, staying on the Guy Fieri train, exactly 2 years ago, I was on Guy's Grocery Games on the Food Network, and it was cool because it was the family edition. So my wife and my brother were my sous chefs, and we made this in the last round. We kicked butt and we won the entire show. It was an amazing experience, so you guys can rest assured knowing this recipe is tried and true and won us $18,000. What up? Now to form our kebabs, or kefta as I like to call them, first I dip my hands in a little bit of water. That prevents the meat from really sticking and clumping up on them. And if you watched our chicken meatball meal prep video, I did the same exact thing. Then grab about maybe 1½ 2 tablespoons worth of meat, form it into a nice kebab, and put it on the platter. Let's grab some more and just keep forming. So when I was in college, my favorite thing to make was chicken salad and put it on top of toast with a huge, I mean huge scoop of cottage cheese for protein because I'd go to the gym twice a day back then. So leave a comment below, let me know your favorite thing to make while you're in college, whether it's healthy, junky, guilty, leave a comment, I wanna see them all. Look how cool these kebabs are. You can see the flecks of herbs and red onions running all throughout them. That's exactly what you want to see. All right, this recipe made 20 kick-butt kebabs. The next step is preheating a pan over medium heat, preferably cast iron, but honestly, any pan will work. We're in college after all. If you guys don't have a cast iron pan, go on Amazon. I have a link below. They're crazy cheap and you can use it for everything. And if for some reason you don't have a burner in your tiny studio apartment or your dorm room, get this portable burner I have. I use it all the time. It's so cheap, so handy, and I have the link below too. If they don't allow it in your dorm room, just tell them Bobby said you can do it. No big deal. Let's add 1 tablespoon of olive oil to the pan. Now, if you preheated your pan enough, it's gonna make this noise when you put your kebabs in it. Nice and sizzly. Now, it's important you don't wanna overcrowd the pan. We don't wanna put so many in here that the temperature of the pan drops really quick because you're not gonna sear and get a nice crusty kebab. So we're only gonna do half now, and then we'll wait until they're done and cook the other half. Or check that, if you happen to have 2 pans, which I'm not in college anymore, I do, I'm gonna do the back half back here so we can speed this thing up and get on to the next menu item. All right, so these guys are gonna take about 5 to 6 minutes on the first side, then we'll flip them. All right, let's give these guys a flip. Oh, check out that crust, you guys. Now, the only reason we got that amazing crustification is because we preheated the pan. Let's give it another 4 to 5 minutes on this side, then evacuate the dance floor. These guys are ready, let's grab them. Super juicy on the inside, nice and crusty on the outside. It's a great texture on there. Now all I have to do is wait for the guys behind me to finish, Then we're gonna make my pan-roasted carrots with a chili and honey glaze. We're gonna use the same pan with all the fat and drippings in there, so don't even wash it. It does not get any easier or more delicious. Before we get to these Bugs Bunny-worthy carrots right here, let's grab 2 cloves of garlic and just get some aggression out and smash it with a knife. And we're using the same pan, we didn't clean it, put it over medium-low heat and add the garlic. And go in with 1 tablespoon of olive oil. All right, now let's grab some fresh thyme. And the best way to take the fresh thyme leaves off the stalk is hold it over the pan like this. Just run your finger down the opposite way, and all the leaves just fall off. They start to crackle in the oil, and they're infusing the oil with that tiny lemony goodness. Get some snap, crackle, pop action here, baby. All right, so now let's take our carrots and throw them in the pan. Now I like the carrots that still have the tops on them, but you can totally do this with a bag of 1-pound baby carrots. It works a-okay. Next up, I'm gonna grab 1 juicy orange, cut this bad boy in half, and use my color-coded orange juicer to squeeze all the juice into the pan. Whoa, making it rain. That was crazy. If you guys don't have one of these fancy juicers in your apartment or dorm room, just use a little bit, about 1/4 cup of fresh OJ or frozen OJ. Now let's reach for some honey and dollop in a healthy 2 tablespoons into the pan. And because we have some sweet going on in there, I want to counteract that with some spice. I have 1 red chili pepper that I'm going to finely slice and toss it in. You could also use a pinch of red pepper flakes. It works fine too. And finally, a little pinch of salt. Let's say about 1/4 teaspoon. And a couple cracks of black pepper. Give it a nice mix up, get everything coated really well. And then finally, a little splash of water in this guy. Grab a lid or a sheet tray or anything that can possibly cover that. If you don't have a lid, slap it on. Let it cook over medium-low heat for about 10 to 12 minutes, just until the carrots are tender when pierced with a knife. All right, it's been 10 minutes. Let's lift up the lid. Perfect. Let's give it a little mix up. You can see the honey starting to caramelize there. The carrots are looking nice and tender. So I'd say it only needs about 1 more minute, but the way we check it is grab a small knife, like a paring knife, and just give it a stab. If it comes in and out pretty easily, it's ready. If it still feels kind of tough or it's hanging on to the knife, give it a few more minutes, but that is absolutely perfect. All I'm gonna do now is kill the heat, grab a little bit of fresh parsley for color, and give it a hit on top of the carrots. Give it 1 little mix up. Yum, look at that, nice and sticky and glazy. And we should probably check for seasoning and try one of these bad boys. You guys, sweet and sticky on the outside, a little bit of spice, and the carrots are just cooked through, but still have a nice bite to them. Bugs Bunny would be jonesing for these. That's done. All we have left to do is make my whole wheat couscous salad. There's no cooking required. It has olives, raisins, tons of herbs, crazy healthy. This is how you do it. Add 1 cup of whole wheat couscous to a bowl, along with a pinch of salt and a couple cracks of pepper. To speed things up, bring 1 cup of water to a boil using an electric kettle. Pour it over the couscous, give it a stir, and slap on a plate and let it sit for 7 minutes. Use a fork to fluff the couscous, then go in with 1/4 cup of chopped and toasted almonds, 1/4 cup each of Kalamata olives and golden raisins. Then use my favorite hack ever for plowing through a bunch of cherry tomatoes all at one time, and then add it to the bowl, along with some chopped cucumbers and a couple tablespoons each of parsley and mint. Add the zest of 1 lemon and the juice of half, a nice shot of extra virgin olive oil, then mix it all up, you're done. You guys, this salad is so flavorful. Salty olives, sweet raisins, and it's bursting with freshness from the parsley and the lemon juice. Crazy healthy and delicious. Now let's assemble our meal prep containers. All right, I got my glass meal prep containers, and check out this amazing healthy feast in front of me. Let's grab some turkey kebabs. I think 4 looks perfect. A big old scoop of couscous salad, and then a few of these glazed and infused carrots. And there it is, guys. All 5 containers are done, and tell me you do not want to put that in your pie hole every single day next week, but I'm gonna steal one now because I can't wait till tomorrow. Dude, these are so bomb.com. Crazy juicy on the inside, and that caramelization, that crust on the outside is adding a whole another level of flavor. It's off the charts. If you guys make these on your college campus, you are gonna be a rock star. If you want the recipe, it's below in the description box. Check it out. Also, make sure you subscribe to my channel for new videos every Friday morning. Meal prep hooking you up. And if you want some more easy, delicious, and healthy meal prep, check out the videos below me, and you know I'm gonna take care of you. If you have any suggestions for the next video, leave a comment below, but I will see you next week. Until then, hashtag keep on cooking. You know what I'm gonna do, keep on eating.